Hi, microplastic and nanoplastic. Definition of microplastic and nanoplastic. Then, where could we find this microplastic and nanoplastic in our environment? Where it is found in our body, in the organ, and in human tissues. The third heading will be what to do to limit our exposure to microplastic and nanoplastic. And then there is another heading, how we do know about these things. What is the evidence and the research? So the definition, the microplastic is measured as 1 micron up to 5 millimeter, and this is a unit of measurement of length. And 1 millimeter is equal to 1 million. 1 meter is equal to 1 million millimeter. And 1 micron is equal 1 over 1000 millimeter. Nanoplastic is less than the length of 1 micron. It is also a unit of length, and 1 meter is equal to 1 billionth of millimeter. I hope this will be clear. So, how do we know? And where is it found in our environment? We know because we are having a better tool nowadays, which is the electron microscopy, which enlarge the particles into millions of times, and they use the light and the imaging. Also, we have the animal models, and the third thing, we could examine the human tissue after death, and this is called in medicine post-mortem. So they found that after death, they slices the brain, and they found that there is accumulation of microplastic and nanoplastic in about half teaspoon to 1 teaspoon. Also, they are found, the microplastic and nanoplastic, in the blood vessels and in the plaques which block the blood vessels. And mainly it is found in the brain, in the testicles, in the ovarian follicles, liver, heart, kidneys, pancreas, muscles, prostate gland, and endocrine gland. In fact, it is found everywhere in our tissue. So, where it is found in our environment, it is also found in everywhere in the environment, in the air in which we breathe. And this is due to the cars and the tires. When they are on the road, they get degenerated, and the particles of microplastic and nanoplastic will be in the air and we breathe it. It is found in the tap water, in the water in the glass bottle, in carbonated water, water in a plastic bottle, in a plastic bottle, and also in the plastic cups in which we drink coffee and tea, and plastic plate. Also in paper cups. It is found in the lining and also the cover of the paper cups, and people drink through the plastic covers. And also in the plastic packaged food, and the plastic container in which we keep our food in the fridge and in the freezer, in the kitchen utensils and tools like spoons, cups, mugs, plates, even electric kettle. The body is stainless steel, but the cover is always plastic. Or in the flask, it is stainless steel and the cover is also plastic. They are found in herbicides, in pesticides, in the soil, in the toys of the children, in our technology devices, in the phone in which I am now talking through, in all our technology devices, in the cars, paints, clothes, there is microfibers. Even if you buy organic cotton clothes. In our smart meter, in which they use nowadays and fix in our houses, in all kitchen devices, in the mats which we put on our floors, and these mats, they will degenerate and produce small particles, and then we will breathe them. In the receipts, in the plastic glove we use in surgery. So to cut the story short, they are found everywhere. Now, what do they do? Why we are worried about microplastic and nanoplastic, and they are so small? We are worried because they are so small, they can cross through the barriers, like a blood-brain barrier, and go inside the brain and testicular blood barriers and go inside the testicles, and the follicular blood barrier and go inside the follicle in the ovaries. And this is very important because the testicle and the ovaries, they contain the gene of the human species. So these microplastic and nanoplastic are endocrine disruptor, meaning they either activate or block the estrogen receptors as well as the androgen receptors, which is mainly the testosterone hormone. Number two, they lower the testosterone hormone in the male, female, and children. And testosterone is a very important hormone in our species because it increases the muscle mass, the bone mass, and the strength. It increases the lipido, and it changes into estrogen hormones. These microplastic and nanoplastic, they attach themselves to chemicals which they can fix themselves in the tissue and we cannot get rid of them. So they work as a vector or as a transporter or as a postman carrying the chemicals inside our body and distribute themselves all over the place. So they are found in the testicles, in the semen, and this will reduce the motility and the number of the sperms in the semen, and this will affect the fertility. Also, it will affect the erection and it may cause the erectile dysfunction with other causes. They are found in the brain of children with autism, ADHD, and in the stool of people with IBS or irritable bowel syndrome. The amount of microplastic and nanoplastic, it is about 1,000 times more than the control group who doesn't suffer from irritable bowel syndrome. They are found in cancer tissue like breast cancer, prostate cancer, testicular cancer, and ovarian cancer. And it causes inflammation in the liver, in the pancreas, and it is stored in the fat cells, and it causes obesity, diabetes type 2, and most of the chronic metabolic diseases. It affects even inside the nucleus. It will affect the gene expression, and this will change the secondary sexual characteristic. And they found some children, the distance between the penis and the anus is shortened, which is called in medicine perineum. It is a short perineum. So what can we do about it? How could we limit our exposure to microplastic? Of course, it is impossible to get rid of this microplastic and nanoplastic 100%. And please read a book which is written by Matt Simon, M-A-T-T Simon, S-I-M-O-N, which is called Poison, Not Like Any Other. So, because it is found in tap water, so we should fix a reverse osmosis filter with 8 stages under the sink. And this is, of course, costly. It will cost $300, $400, or even $600, but it is worth it in the long run, and it is cost effective so that we don't buy water in a plastic bottle. Number two, we could change the kitchen utensils, the spoons, the plates, the mugs, we use the glass, ceramic, or stainless steel, 18/10, which is food safe. Not any stainless steel. Also, we take our cup with us if we want to buy coffee or tea, and these cups are either ceramic or glass or stainless steel. We should use also salt, pink salt, Himalayan salt, which is from the mountain, and don't stop taking sea salt because microplastic and nanoplastic are found in sea salt, and we stop buying salt from any marine sources. We stop using non-stick pans because frying, we use instead of that the method of steaming, boiling lightly. We go to buy food not packaged in plastic bags, but we go to the grocery shop and buy food from there and from farmer market if we live near any of these markets. We take our own bag, which is made of natural material and not a plastic bag. And also the industry, they should improve the quality of the tires and the matte fabric. The microplastic and nanoplastic, it is found in tin soup in the lining of the tin, and this is not good. So please do your own soup in the house and don't buy tin soup. Also, if we live near the roads where the cars, buses, and motors are driven, then we use air filter to improve the quality of the air we breathe. We could use our clothes for longer time because as they wash many times, they become softer and they will contain less plastic. Not use plastic pans or plates in the microwave, even if they say to you it is safe and it is better to use other type like Pyrex. We could help our liver to detoxify the microplastic and nanoplastic, and the liver, it has detoxification phase 1, which is oxidation, break down the chemicals, and phase 2, which is conjugation, is attached to other agents so that it will be water soluble and will be taken to the kidney to be excreted in the urine. And what is the urine? It is the blood which is filtered through the kidneys. Also, we help our body to get rid of microplastic and nanoplastic through the gut by eating more fibers, and also especially cruciferous vegetable sulforaphane, which is found in broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, kale. And if we can eat it raw, it is good. If not, we have to steam it or boil it lightly. We could use also the water, which is after boiling or steaming, in the soup so that we don't get rid of the chemicals and the vitamins and the minerals in this water. So then, as I said, we have to stop frying in the non-stick pan, and also to be active and in control of our health and independent of the system, which is geared to make more plastic. And then, thank you, and God bless you, and bye.